All right, quick trip into downtown Canton. This time I've got a camera set up next to my B pillar on the driver's side. Hopefully get a chance to see what I'm talking about on the blind corner up ahead when I turn off this road. Scroll that speed down. Hope they fix that soon. It would be really nice if it would figure out that the speed is lowering and go ahead and slow down in advance of that instead of speeding up. Right, it stayed. The wheel was probably right on the center line that time. Wasn't way over like it is sometimes. And puts on the signal super early. And let's see where it's going to stop this time. A little better. It's almost at the stop sign this time. Creeping forward. Right now I can see, and it goes. So I just wanted to point out here, as you can see to the left, it's completely blind. You can kind of see the road in the curve where those weeds are sticking up, and that's only because it's fall now, the leaves are gone, and those plants are dying off. In the summer, you could not see anything until your nose was at the road, and from this angle on the B pillar, you just cannot see anything at all in that curve. Cars will take off from that traffic light down there pretty quickly, and you need to make sure that you don't pull out until it's safe. Right now I can see, and it goes, and is it going to get in the left turn lane? No. Actually going to cancel this and change my destination now. Yeah, I've got to turn left right here, so okay. It didn't really make any sense. Being very jerky with the brakes. And UI issue again. I can't see my destination or the directions up here on the screen. No problem since I know where I'm going, but that's a bug. made this turn pretty well. I gave it a little acceleration. It was being hesitant for some reason. Phantom braking right there. And speed limit's 20 right here, so right about here is where I scroll it down to get it to slow down a little. And it does okay. And through here you want to go just a little slower. 5 over is a little bit much, especially up ahead where the curbs come out. Okay, there's no traffic around me, so I let it get over just for the heck of it. And of course it gets back in the left lane because I've got to turn left up ahead. Yeah, so those kinds of things really need to be fixed. There's no reason to get over. And are you gonna get in the left turn? Yeah, there you go. And you have a red light. I wasn't gonna stop at all. So this direction has a red light. The other lane had a green light. You can see it on the screen. 2 red lights, and it sees one. Well, now it sees 2. I mean, it's kind of above me in the other lane. I'll turn it back on. I don't even think anybody has a green light right now. I don't know what's going on. Okay, it's green, go. It almost hit that curb. All right. So that's that. I'm gonna pull in here. Gotta run in here for a minute, and that was a not very successful drive, but hopefully the camera caught that blind turn. All right, so I'm gonna just go around to the coffee shop around the corner. It's literally 1 turn up ahead, so hopefully this little part I can get 0 disengagements. We'll see. Well, that was super jerky. So technically it made it, but geez, what the heck. All right, so I'm here, I'm gonna park, and then we'll head out to some other places. All right, leaving the coffee shop, and yeah, it needs to stay in this lane. Gonna take you up this crazy little way. I've gone up it before, but I've got my other camera on. Just want to kind of see what it sees, since we don't have access to the B-pillars. Had to give it accelerator because it wasn't going to go, and it tries to turn too sharply that curb. Okay, that was not wide enough. Alright. Gotta turn left here. And there's a car coming. Alright, good stop. Right, so we've got a sharp right going uphill up ahead. It has not made it so far. 9.2 with Rocco, it did it perfectly. So it's kind of odd that so far I've not had it make this turn correctly. Nope. Totally not even going to turn. And if you look, the navigation is a little off from the road. So I think that's why. Where it's showing the road is a little bit further. But obviously the camera can see where the road turns. So I'm not sure, those kind of things, depending on this bad map data, is just not a good idea. I'm going to reroute us right here. Alright, so I've got to slow way down. And it took us up the wrong way. So this road, it says 25, but you do not want to be going 25 on this road. I've got coffee on my yoke. When I took that turn, when I had to take over, my coffee spilled out. So that's awesome. So let's see. It does this great. It's crazy how it's so good at something like this, but then it can be so bad at something so basic. Okay, you can go. That mail carrier is stopped. She walked up to the house, so you can go around it. It has not successfully made this turn before, and nope, it's not gonna do it. It's way off. Now, it shows it in the right spot, so that wasn't a navigation issue. It just doesn't turn. And no, we're not gonna go 30 miles an hour. Okay, so there's no stop sign here, but you definitely have to stop. And it wasn't gonna turn. Okay. So that's pretty much a failure too. I'm gonna take us around this way. if I can get it to cancel. Cancel. It doesn't like all of this bamboo on the side of the road. No, no, slow down. And we're like over on the left side of the road. This is a two-way road. And notice how on the map it's like jagged right there in this curve. And up here too. Puts on the turn signal even though this is not a turn. It shows a person up ahead. It's actually a mirror. Alright, it did that fine, even though it didn't need a turn signal on. So now I'm actually going to navigate back down to where the coffee shop is. Because I want to take you down Mears, which is this super steep hill. So I've gone down this before. So right now I've got the speed set down. I mean, at the most, maybe 15. As you can see on this hill, it's extremely steep. We're up above all the buildings down there, including this 2-story building at the bottom of the hill. I mean, we're probably 4 stories up at this point. Now we're getting down to where we're almost even with the roof of the 2-story building. So just to give you an idea of how steep this is. Hopefully my camera is running. So this turn is completely blind. And yeah, I can't see anything yet. I'm going to lean forward all the way. I still can't see. And there's a truck. The car was about to go out. So my nose is on the edge of the road right now. I cannot pull out any further without getting hit. And I can barely see. Okay. I'm leaned all the way forward and can't really see anything. All right. So yeah, that's a problem.